We're back on NFL Live, getting you ready and updated on all the latest in free agency. How about Jalen Ramsey? He's taking his talents to South Beach, okay? The Dolphins are acquiring the star cornerback through a trade with the Rams, sending Los Angeles a third-round pick in this year's draft and tight end Hunter Long. Marcus, what do you think about this move?
I love this move because Xavier Howard is the best corner on that team when it comes to man coverage. And you think about Jalen and how he can be used, but you look at Miami defensively, coming from a team that we talked about and lost our damn minds about last year with blitzing so much, and now you get Vic Fangio. But I think Jalen Ramsey is now going to be back in a position like he was in L.A. with Staley, where you are around guys that play at a very high level. Look, we expect a lot out of these stars. The cornerback position is one of the hardest positions to play in any sport, like ever. And when you think about not having a supporting cast that you can kind of depend on, we talked about linebacker problems at Los Angeles. We talked about the coverage. They let a lot of guys walk in free agency after that Super Bowl a couple years previous. He's back into a situation where he doesn't have to be the guy, but he can dominate games from how he'll be used.
Yeah, just when it comes to the totality of their football team, there's two elite teams in the AFC right now, Kansas City and Cincinnati. This puts Miami in the conversation to have a chance to win the AFC title if they all stay healthy, if Jalen is the guy of old. Offensive perspective-wise, I would tell you that the Vic Fangio defense, and I've said this for years now, nothing gets given to you. Every throw is contested. I don't care if it's a 5-yard hitch. I don't care if it's a check down. This makes me think that Jalen will be at the line of scrimmage. Everyone always raves about his physicality. He'll be able to get up. What was our big complaint about the Rams defensively for the most part? They were just so structurally soft, right? They give completions. They're going to allow Jalen to be at the line of scrimmage, bully ball type of receivers, making sure that he's putting hands on guys and allowing that pass rush to affect quarterbacks more. And that's really his strength, right? The physical size that he is as a corner. From the quarterback's perspective, that's going to be the next level challenge going against Jalen down in Miami under Vic Fangio.
Yeah, I really like your point about the Vic Fangio defense, because I think we sometimes think of that and we think, well, light boxes, not blitzing, too high, soft zone. That's not a good description. Really, in the back end, it is in the front. They do play, it's a lot of light boxes and they don't blitz a lot. But on the back end, there's so much versatility and flexibility with what he asks DBs to do in coverage. And to Marcus's point about a couple of years ago, for me, the ideal way to use Jalen Ramsey, you go back a couple of years to the Rams Super Bowl run, and you look at how he played under Brandon Staley when he was the defensive coordinator in that star position where he was on the ball more, utilizing those playmaking skills. He had flexibility to roam around the defense. You don't just line him up and say, shut down one side of the field. That's not his game at this point. I think Vic Fangio is one of the most brilliant defensive coaches in the NFL. Will find a way to get the best out of him.
I'm watching Adam Schefter working the phones off to the side. Again, we'll update you as soon as we have any news.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.